Good morning, students. See, this is our fourth lecture. In this lecture, we will see few problems on multiplication of matrices. In lecture 3, we have already learned how to multiply two matrices. Now, in this lecture, we will see few problems on multiplication of matrices from exercise 3.2. Okay, now first we consider this problem. We see this problem, exercise 3.2, NCERT exercise 3.2, question number 13. If fx is cos x minus sin x 0, sin x cos x 0, 0, 0, 1, then show that fx into fy is fx plus y. Now you can see in this problem, fx is nothing but the function of x. Fx means as you change the x, it will change the value of all the entries of this matrix. Okay, so fx is this much. So now what will be fx into fy? We will see what is fx into fy. Fx into fy. So this is fx cos x minus sin x 0, sin x cos x 0, 0, 0, 1. To find out fy, we have to replace x by y. When you replace x by y, what you will get? Cos y minus sin y 0, sin y cos y 0, 0, 0, 1. Now you have to multiply these two matrices. What is the order of this matrix? Its order is 3 cross 3. Its order is 3 cross 3. So when you multiply these two matrices, the order of their product will be 3 cross 3 only. Now, how to multiply these two matrices? Now you know how to multiply two matrices, 3 cross 3 matrix. So first you have to look at what will be the first element. Okay, first element means A11. So what will be A11? How to find out A11? To find out A11, you have to multiply first row with first column. You have to multiply first row with first column. So when you multiply first row with first column, okay, what will be the product? See, what will be the product when we multiply first row with first column? Okay, we have to multiply cos x with cos y, then minus sin x with sin y, and 0 with 0. So this will be cos x cos y minus sin x sin y and plus 0. Okay, so it will be cos x cos y minus sin x and sin y. Then for second element, A12. So for A12, you have to multiply again first row with second column. First row with second column. So what is second column? Minus sin y cos y 0. So you have to multiply first row with second column. It will be cos x minus sin y. Okay? Cos x minus sin y will be minus cos x sin y. Then minus sin x with cos y. It will be minus sin x cos y. Okay, then 0 with this 0. It will be 0. This 0 plus 0. Okay, so this is A12. Now next element is A13. So for A13, you have to multiply first row with third column. Okay, so this is the third column. Okay, this is the third column. So you have to multiply first row with third column. Okay, so you have to multiply cos x with 0, sin x with 0, and 0 with 0. So summation will be 0 only. So this is A13. Now similarly, you have to find out A21. A21. So how to find out A21? You have to multiply second row, elements of second row with first column. Elements of first column. Elements of second row with first column. So sin x with cos y, it will be sin x cos y plus cos x sin y plus 0 into 0 will be 0. Okay, so this is second row, first column. Okay. Now next element is A22. So you have to multiply second row with second column. You have to multiply second row with second column. Now you can multiply it. It will be sin x into minus sin y. It will be minus sin x sin y plus cos x cos y and plus 0 plus 0. Then last entry, second row, this is element of second row and third column. Okay, so it is second row, third column. So when you multiply it, sin x into 0, cos x into 0, 0 into 1, it will be 0 only. Okay, so it is A, 2, 3. Now this is 3 cross 3 matrix. So one more row should be there. It is third row. It is A31. So how to find out A31? Third row multiplied with first column. So this is third row. Okay, you have to multiply third row with first column. So when you multiply third row with first column, 0 with cos y, 0 with sin y and 1 with 0, it will be 0 only. Then for next, this element is element of third row, second column. So third row, second column. So you have to multiply third row with second column. So it will be 0 multiplied by minus sin y, 0 multiplied by cos y, 1 multiplied by 0, it will be 0. Then this is the element of third row, first column. Okay, third row A31. So A31 means you have to multiply third row with first column. So it will become 0, 0 and 1, 1. Okay, so this will be the matrix Fx multiplied by Fy. Now, if you rearrange it, it will become cos x cos y minus sin x sin y, sin x cos y, cos x sin y, 0. Then you can take minus common from here. It will be sin x cos y plus cos x sin y. Okay, then next step will be, this can be written like this, cos x cos y minus sin x sin y, then 0 0 1. Now you know the identity or the formula for cos a plus b. It is cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. So cos x cos y minus sin x sin y can be written as cos x plus y. Then sin a cos b cos a sin b. It is sin a plus b. So it will be sin x cos y cos x sin y can be written as sin x plus y. Then 0. Then sin x cos y cos x sin y sin x plus y. This will be cos x plus y, 0 and 0 0 1. Now this matrix is nothing but the matrix Fx plus y. This matrix can be obtained by substituting x plus y. Substituting x plus y here in place of x. If you write x plus y, it will be cos x plus y sin x plus y 0 sin x plus y cos x plus y 0 0 0 1. Means this matrix is nothing but Fx plus y. So this is equal to RHS. So this was your 13th question. Okay. Now next problem. Next problem. Problem number 17. Okay. So problem number 17 of 3.2 exercise. Okay. So this is the problem. Problem is, if matrix A is 3 minus 2 4 minus 2 and I is identity matrix, so actually it is show that. Okay. So what you have to do? You have to show that you have to show that A square equals to KA minus 2I, where what is K? K is okay. It's correct. It was correct. If A is this much, I is this much, find K. Okay. So that this was correct. Find K so that A square equals to KA minus 2I. Okay. So you have to find out K so that A square equals to KA minus 2I. So first we calculate A square. So what will be A square? A square, A multiplied by A. So how to find out A multiplied by A? You have to multiply A multiplied by A. Okay. So you have to multiply first row with first column. It will be 3 3 ja 9, 4 2 ja 8. 9 minus 8. Then first row, second column, 3 to the 6 minus 6, then minus 2 into minus 2 is plus 4. So this is element of first row, second column, A12. Then this element is called A21. So for A21, second row, first column. For A22, second row, second column. Okay. So after simplification, you will get 1 minus 2, 4 minus 4. So this is the value of A square. Now, what is the value of Ka minus 2i? Ka minus 2i. Ka. What is A? This matrix. So Ka minus 2i. K multiplied by matrix A minus 2 multiplied by I. What is I? I is identity matrix. And K is a constant. So you know that when we multiply a matrix by a constant, okay, then you have to multiply each element by that scalar quantity. So 3 multiplied by K, 3K, minus 2 multiplied by K, minus 2K, then 4K and minus 2K. Again, 2 multiplied by this identity matrix, 2, 0, 0, 2. Okay, so this is Ka minus 2i. Now, matrix A minus matrix B. You have to subtract the corresponding elements. So 3K minus 2. This is 3K minus 2. Minus 2K and minus 0. Then 4K minus 0. Minus 2K minus 2. Okay. So this can be written as 3K minus 2. Minus 2K. 4K and minus 2K minus 2. Now according to the question, what is given? A square equals to Ka minus 2i. What is A square? This matrix. What is Ka minus 2i? This matrix. So you have to equate these two matrices. Okay. So A square equals to Ka minus 2i. It is given. So 1 minus 2, 4 minus 4. Okay. This is A square. 1 minus 2, 4 minus 4. And Ka minus 2i. You have to equate these two matrices. So when we equate two matrices, then their corresponding elements are equal. So 1 equal to 3K minus 2, minus 2 equal to minus 2K, 4 equal to 4K, minus 4 equal to minus 2K minus 2. So you can see here 1 equals to this much, minus 2 equals to this much. So in this way, when you calculate K, okay, then in each case you will get K equals to 1. So answer is K equals to 1. Okay, so in this way you can solve this question number 17. Okay. Next question. In this problem, many students have told me that they are facing problem in this particular question. Okay. So this is important question. If matrix A is given as 0 minus tan alpha by 2, tan alpha by 2, 0, then show that I plus A is equals to I minus A cos alpha minus sin alpha cos alpha, where I is nothing but identity matrix of same order, means order 2. So first we calculate separately the value of I minus A, then value of this matrix in terms of tan alpha by 2. Then we will multiply these two matrices. In this way we will get right hand side, and after simplification we will prove that this is equals to I plus A. Okay. So first we calculate I minus A. So I minus A, this is matrix I minus this matrix A. So 1 minus 0. Okay. 1 minus 0. Then 0 minus plus tan alpha by 2. 0 minus tan alpha by 2. 1 minus 0. So it will become 1 tan alpha by 2 minus tan alpha by 2. 1. So this is the value of which matrix? I minus A. Next, you have to find out value of this matrix. Okay. So cos alpha minus sin alpha, cos alpha. Now you have to calculate this matrix in terms of tan alpha by 2. Okay. So you know that cos alpha in terms of tan alpha by 2 can be written as 1 minus tan square alpha by 2, 1 plus tan square alpha by 2. Sin alpha in terms of tan alpha by 2 can be written as minus 2 tan alpha by 2 upon 1 plus tan square alpha by 2. Then sin alpha is this much, then cos alpha is this much. So this is the value of cos alpha minus sin alpha cos alpha. Now what is our right hand side? You have to multiply I minus A with this matrix. Means you have to multiply value of I minus A, means this matrix with this matrix. Okay. So right hand side is I minus A into this matrix. Now you substitute the value of I minus A. So value of I minus A already we have calculated 1 tan alpha by 2. Here we have calculated I minus A, and here we have calculated this matrix. Now you have to multiply these two matrices. We are writing these two matrices. Now how to multiply them? Okay, so how to multiply them? So this is important. Now from here you can see we are multiplying them. Okay, so first you have to multiply first row with first column. So you have to multiply 1 with 1 minus tan square alpha by 2. Then tan alpha by 2 with 2 tan alpha by 2. It will be 2 tan square alpha by 2. Then first row, second column. Okay, so what is the procedure? First you have to take first row with first column, first row with second column. Then in next, for next row, second row, first column, second row, second column. So in this way you have to proceed. So first row, first column we have seen. Then first row, second column. So when you multiply first row with second column, okay, so it will be first row, second column. So 1 multiplied by minus 2 tan alpha by 2, this much. Then tan alpha by 2 multiplied by 1 minus tan square alpha by 2. It is tan alpha by 2 multiplied by 1 minus tan square alpha by 2. Okay, and denominator will be 1 plus tan square alpha by 2. So this is A12. Now next step is second row, first column. So you have to multiply minus tan alpha by 2 with 1 minus tan square alpha by 2. Then 1 with 2 tan alpha by 2. So this is the multiplication. Denominator will be same, 1 plus tan square alpha by 2. So this is A21. Then what is A22? Second row multiplied by second column. So this multiplied by this and this multiplied by this. So minus tan alpha by 2 multiplied by minus 2 tan alpha by 2. It will be 2 tan square alpha by 2, and 1 multiplied by 1 minus tan square alpha by 2. Okay, so this is the product. Now you have to simplify it, which is very simple. So to simplify it, next step, okay, we have to simplify it. 2 tan square alpha by 2 and minus tan square alpha by 2, you will get 1 plus tan square alpha by 2, 1 plus tan square alpha by 2. Now from here, you take tan alpha by 2 common, tan alpha by 2 common. Here you will get minus 1, then plus 2. 2 minus 1 will be plus 1. Then minus minus plus, plus tan square alpha by 2. So 1 plus tan square alpha by 2, denominator will remain as it is. Okay, and here again you can take minus tan alpha by 2, you take common, minus tan alpha by 2. So when you take minus tan alpha by 2 common, here you will get plus 2, and here you will get minus 1. Plus 2 minus 1 will be plus 1. Okay, and here you will get minus minus plus tan square alpha by 2. So 1 plus tan square alpha by 2, 1 plus tan square alpha by 2 denominator. Here 2 tan square alpha by 2 minus tan square alpha by 2 will be tan square alpha by 2. 1 plus tan square alpha by 2 upon 1 plus tan square alpha by 2. Okay, so now you can cancel out. Okay, this 1 plus tan square alpha by 2 can be cancelled out with 1 plus tan square alpha by 2. You will get 1. Then this can be cancelled out with this. You will get minus tan alpha by 2. Here you can cancel out these two. You will get tan alpha by 2. And here you will get 1. Now this matrix can be written as the addition of these two matrices. 1 0 0 1 plus 0 minus tan alpha by 2 and tan alpha by 2 0. When you add these two matrices, you will get this matrix. So this can be written as a summation of these two matrices, and this is nothing but identity matrix, and this is A. So this is what we want for left hand side. This is left hand side of the problem. So this was our problem. Okay, left hand side of our problem. So what we have to prove, we have proved here. Okay, so now next question. Now next question. 19th question of your exercise, है ना, NCERT textbook, question number 19. Okay, what is question number 19 NCERT textbook? Okay, so this is NCERT textbook. Question number 19, you can see question number 19. NCERT textbook, question number 19. Here, a trust fund has rupees 30,000 that must be invested in two different types of bonds. The first bond pays 5% interest per year and second bond pays 7% interest per year. Okay, using matrix multiplication, determine how to divide rupees 30,000 among the two types of bonds if the trust fund must obtain an annual total interest of rupees 1800. Okay, so our problem is you have to divide rupees 30,000 in two parts, and on first part we have to pay interest of rupees interest at the rate of 5%. In second part we are getting interest at the rate of 7% per annum. Okay, so we have to break 30,000 in two parts so that the summation of interest should be equal to 1800. Okay, अब हमको ये देखना है कि इस क्वेश्चन को हम मैट्रिक्स फॉर्म में कैसे सॉल्व करेंगे. ठीक है, तो मैट्रिक्स फॉर्म में हम कैसे सॉल्व करते हैं. Let rupees x be invested in type 1 bond and rupees 30,000 minus x be invested in type 2 bond. ठीक है, तो अभी हम चाह रहे हैं x को 5% पे डिपॉजिट करना है और इसको 7% पे, यानी हमको x इंटू 5/100 चाहिए और 30,000 माइनस x इंटू 7/100 चाहिए, और उन दोनों का समेशन कितना होना चाहिए, 1800 होना चाहिए. ठीक है, तो अभी हम देखो इसको हम इस तरीके से लिखते हैं. देखो ये यहाँ हमने x लिखा, यहाँ लिखा 30,000 माइनस x लिखा. ठीक है, यहाँ 5/100 लिखा, यहाँ 7/100 लिखा. ठीक है, अब देखो इसका ऑर्डर कितना है, ये मैट्रिक्स में कितनी है, 1 रो 2 कॉलम्स. इसका ऑर्डर है 1 क्रॉस 2. इसका ऑर्डर कितना है, देखो 2 हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइंस एंड 1 कॉलम, 2 क्रॉस 1. तो जब हम दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई, और ये जो मैट्रिक्स है 1800, इसका ऑर्डर कितना है, 1 क्रॉस 1. तो हमको इनको इस तरीके से लिखना है कि दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई करने पे 1 क्रॉस 1 का मैट्रिक्स मिले. हम इसको आगे और इसको पीछे अगर लिखेंगे तो 2 क्रॉस 2 का मैट्रिक्स मिलेगा, तब हम उसको 1800 से इक्वेट नहीं कर सकते हैं. तो पहले हमको 1 क्रॉस 2 का लिखना, फिर 2 क्रॉस 1 का लिखना. अभी ये समझ में आया. ठीक है, और फिर हम इसको इससे मल्टीप्लाई कर रहे हैं, यहाँ मैट्रिक्स मल्टीप्लिकेशन है. तो जब हम मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं फर्स्ट रो इनटू फर्स्ट कॉलम. ठीक है, क्योंकि ये केवल 1 क्रॉस 1 का एक ही मैट्रिक्स रहेगा, है ना, तो दोनों को हमने मल्टीप्लाई किया. तो देखो मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो कैसा आएगा, फर्स्ट रो इनटू फर्स्ट कॉलम, है ना. तो यहाँ पे x मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 5/100, 5x/100, then 7/100 multiplied by 30,000 minus x. Okay, so what you will get, this much, and this is equal to 1800. So you take LCM 100, 5x minus 7x minus 2x and 21 2,10,000 here you will get. Okay, and this is equal to 1800. And after simplification, okay, after simplification you will get x equals to 15,000 and 30,000 minus x is also 15,000. So money to be invested is rupees 15,000 in type 1 bond and rupees 15,000 in type 2 bond. ठीक है, तो ये हो गई हमारी एक्सरसाइज 3.2. ठीक है, तो अभी आपको 3.2 के रिमेनिंग क्वेश्चंस करने हैं एज अ होमवर्क. ठीक है, तो 3.2 के पूरे क्वेश्चंस आप कर लेंगे होमवर्क, और इनके एमसीक्यू भी करना है. ठीक है, तो इसमें जितने भी क्वेश्चंस हैं 3.2 में ये पूरे क्वेश्चंस करने हैं, और साथ में आपको मिसलेनियस एक्सरसाइज, ठीक है, तो मिसलेनियस एक्सरसाइज के पहले जो एग्जाम्पल्स दिए हुए हैं वो एग्जाम्पल्स करने हैं, ठीक है। और क्वेश्चन नंबर 7, 8, 9, 10 मीन्स 7 से लेकर के 15th तक के क्वेश्चन, ठीक है, ये हमको करने हैं, ठीक है। उसके ऊपर के जो क्वेश्चन हैं 1 से लेकर 6 तक के मिसलेनियस एक्सरसाइज के, तो ये अभी आपको नहीं आएंगे, ठीक है। तो ये अभी आज का हमारा लेक्चर हो गया और ये आपकी एनसीईआरटी टेक्स्ट बुक है। तो एनसीईआरटी टेक्स्ट बुक में आपको कौन से क्वेश्चंस आप कर लोगे? क्वेश्चन नंबर 7th से लेकर के आपको जो क्वेश्चंस है ना, ये वाले क्वेश्चंस करोगे 7, 8, 9, ठीक है, 7, 8, 9 करोगे। इसके ऊपर के जो क्वेश्चंस है ना, स्क्यू मैट्रिक्स, सिमेट्रिक मैट्रिक्स, इसके ऊपर तो ये अभी आपको नहीं आएंगे, पर आपको ये वाले क्वेश्चंस आ जाएंगे, 7, 8, 9 आ जाएगा आपको, और आपको इधर के भी क्वेश्चंस आ जाएंगे, है ना, ये वाले क्वेश्चंस भी आ जाएंगे 10, 11, 12, ठीक है, 13, 14, 15 भी आपको आ जाएगा, ठीक है। तो ये क्वेश्चंस आप ट्राई कीजिएगा, और कुछ डाउट्स रहेगा तो आप व्हाट्सएप पे डाउट्स हमसे पूछ सकते हैं। ओके, ऑल द बेस्ट और अच्छे से पढ़ाई कीजिए।